We are going to do something new. We are going to be discussing soil. Who can tell me what is soil? Evie.
Soil is a type of sand that has a little bit of water and vitamin.
Good, yes, Dana.
It helps the trees grow, and it has twigs, grass, and stones, and also it has leaves.
And leaves as well. Yes, Jean-Luca.
It has good vitamins for the trees to grow nice.
Right. So soil is all around us, yes, Jane?
It has enough of bugs in it.
Yes. So soil is all around us. We see it wherever we go. And it is important. So we need soil because, first of all, the trees need it. Then they get water from the soil and they get minerals. And as you said, vitamins, it's basically minerals. And then the trees help the soil because their roots keep the soil together. So there is nothing that will take place like soil erosion. So if water comes down, because there are trees and grasses and shrubs, the soil will stay together. Do we have anything else living in the soil besides plants? Yes.
There also sand on dirt roads.
Yes, there is sand on dirt roads. But what else do we have, Ben? What do we have in the soil?
Spiders.
We do have spiders, yes. What else?
Frogs.
We would find frogs as well, yes. Victoria?
Worms.
Worms, yes, yes, Dana.
Also, you'll find bugs.
Lots of bugs, yes, Evie.
Beetles.
Beetles as well. And boys and girls, that's why people say that the soil is living, all right, because of the stuff that is in it. So these worms, which we have got over here to show you, these worms are called earthworms, and they are very important because they move plant matter around and they make little holes for air. And the air is very important and it keeps the soil very, very soft.
I can see one.
Right, so I'm going to put it here. You will have a look now.
I can see one now.
I can see all mine.
I can see two.
Oh,
Three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see that.
So boys and girls, this comes from my vegetable garden, or actually Chris's vegetable garden. It has lots and lots of earthworms in it. And these burrow and they make the soil fertile as well with their droppings. All right, and this soil we will put into the vegetable garden with a lot of humus, and it's a special word that we're going to learn about. Now the farmers also need soil, don't they? Why do they need soil? Yes.
For the vegetables.
For their vegetables and their crops. And when they take those crops out, they will put fertilizer back into the soil, and without that soil we would not have food. So we have 3 different kinds of soil.
Sand.
Soil.
Sand. And mud.
Okay, so we've got 3 different kinds of soil in front of us. And we are going to do experiments with this type of soil. So, Jean-Luc said that this is mud. It basically was taken from next to a river. What would we call that?
Clay.
Clay, right. So that would be called clay. And you will see, you're going to come up and now and have a look. That has a lot of water in it. You can even feel it and you can see, is it warm or is it? Carl, just put your hands down for 1 minute. Right. This
Sand.
is sand, like beach sand. All right? And it has very big particles. A particle is a little piece that's called a particle. Now this is got a special name and it is called loam. And loam this is garden soil. All right, so it's a mixture of a whole lot of things, and it has dead things in it as well as living things. Right, I need to show you this. So boys and girls, this loam and clay and sand we will find as topsoil, this layer over here. That is topsoil. and you will see there's a magnifying glass, and those are the little things that we would find in the topsoil. It's very loose and it's very soft. The next layer is this layer over here. So in the topsoil, boys and girls, you would find plants and you would find animals, little bugs and insects. And in this layer over here, you wouldn't find plants, but you can still find worms and bugs and insects.
And roots.
And roots, plenty of roots, you're quite right. But in the bottom layer over here, this is called the bedrock. Alright, it's very rocky. Nothing grows in the bedrock and nothing lives in the bedrock. So those are the three layers of soil. Topsoil,
I see a fishy.
subsoil,
I
and
see a fishy.
bedrock.
And a tortoise and
Yes,
a bug.
that's to show us that goes into the topsoil layer. Now, boys and girls, I need to know from you. Who has a compost heap at home? All right. And compost heap is made up of different things. Then what is your compost heap made of?
Grass.
Grass cuttings, daughter May?
Food.
Food, yes, leftover food. Yes, James. All right. Sienna, have you got a Yes, and leaves as well. So boys and girls, this is different layers. So you have to add some sand as well. Some people put layers of newspaper down as well. And you have to keep it moist. Alright? So we will learn all about a compost heap and I will go and show you ours. But it takes a long, long time, a few months, about 6 months sometimes, to make humus or a decent compost heap.